Have you ever been confused between Active Directory join, Azure AD join, Entra ID register, hybrid join, and device registration? Why do some devices appear as hybrid joined, some as registered, and others as Entra joined? In this video, we'll explain every possible combination with real-world enterprise scenarios, so you'll never be confused again. First, let's understand what join means. Join means the device belongs to an identity provider. The operating system trusts that directory for authentication. Users sign in directly using accounts from that identity source. Examples include Active Directory join and Entra ID join. Think of it like becoming an employee of a company. Real-world example. When Rahul joins Contoso as an employee, he receives an employee ID card. He becomes part of the organization. That's exactly what a join operation means. Register is completely different. The device remains personally owned, but the organization knows about it. The company can apply limited policies and provide secure access. Think of it as a visitor registering at a company's reception desk. You are not an employee, but the company recognizes you. Real-world example. Rahul uses his personal laptop at home. He registers it to access Outlook and Teams. The laptop still belongs to Rahul, not Contoso. Let's start with the most common scenario. Active Directory joined and Entra ID registered. The device is joined to on-premises Active Directory, but a user signs into Outlook, Teams, or OneDrive using a work account. Windows automatically registers that device in Entra ID. The organization owns the computer, but cloud services also recognize it. This is extremely common in traditional enterprises moving to Microsoft 365. Real-world scenario. A company uses SCCM and on-premises AD. Employees log in with domain accounts. Later, Microsoft 365 is introduced. Users start using Teams and OneDrive. Their devices become AD joined and Entra registered. Next, Active Directory join and Active Directory register. This scenario does not exist. Traditional Active Directory only supports joining devices. Registration is a concept introduced in Azure AD and now Entra ID. Therefore, AD register is not a valid device state. Next, Entra ID join and Entra ID register. Technically, every Entra join device is already known to Entra ID. Therefore, registration is automatically part of the process. We generally say the device is simply Entra joined. There is no separate state called Entra joined plus Entra registered. Real-world scenario. A startup company has no on-premises servers. Employees receive new Windows 11 laptops. During setup, they sign in using Microsoft Entra accounts. The device becomes Entra joined and fully managed by Intune. Can an Entra joined device become Active Directory registered? The answer is no. Traditional Active Directory has no registration mechanism. Devices can join AD, but cannot register with AD. Therefore, this scenario is impossible. This is the famous hybrid join scenario. The device is joined to Active Directory on-premises. Azure AD Connect synchronizes the device object to Entra ID. The same device now exists in both worlds. Users log in using domain credentials, while cloud services trust the device through Entra ID. This enables conditional access, Windows Hello for business, and co-management. Real-world scenario. A large IT organization still depends on domain controllers and group policy. But it also uses Microsoft 365 and Intune. Hybrid join allows both systems to work together during migration. Finally, AD register and Entra register. Since AD registration doesn't exist, this combination is also impossible. Only Entra ID supports device registration for BYOD scenarios. Let's summarize everything. Active Directory supports joining devices. Entra ID supports both joining and registering devices. Hybrid join connects both worlds. Registration is typically used for personal devices and BYOD scenarios. Understanding these concepts is essential for IT admin. If this video helped you understand join and register concepts, Hit the like button and subscribe to keep Learn IT. Thanks for watching and keep learning.